5, 4, 3, 2.
Movie Minecraft News! Movie Minecraft News! Movie Minecraft News! Movie Minecraft News!
Hey, this is Movie Mike, and I'm back as promised with my review of 2004's Seed of Chucky. Seed of Chucky was written and directed by Don Mancini and stars Jennifer Tilly, Billy Boyd, and Brad Dourif. In Seed of Chucky, the Chucky, Tiffany, and Glenn dolls were created by David Kirshner, and the animatronic characters and effects were provided by Tony Gardner. The story of Seed of Chucky starts out 6 years after the events in Bride of Chucky. The child that Tiffany gave birth to in the graveyard at the end of the previous film is now living in London and working as a ventriloquist dummy. One night while watching TV, he sees Chucky and Tiffany on the set of a movie during an interview with the film's star. Convinced that they are his long-lost parents, he leaves London and heads for Hollywood to reunite with them. After the package that he mails himself in arrives at the movie studio, he finds his parents and brings them back to life with the voodoo necklace called the Heart of Dembala that was also featured in Bride of Chucky. Of course, he is successful in restoring life to his parents, but his joy is short-lived when he realizes that his parents are psychotic killing machines. At the same time, he's trying to deal with the fact that he has a male and female soul inside of his little doll body and can't decide which gender he should be. His male soul is a peace-loving pacifist, but his female soul is a cold-blooded killer just like her daddy. And this creates quite a confusing dilemma for our little protagonist. As the film progresses, Chucky and Tiffany are once again on the hunt for human bodies and finally become human once again. And with the addition of their child, they hope they can even become a family. The opportunity to become a family influences Tiffany to swear off killing and try to become a better person. At first, Chucky goes along with Tiffany's plan, but old habits die hard and Chucky soon resorts back to his old murderous ways, deciding that it's more fun to be a notorious killer doll than a regular human. This, of course, leads to a huge blow-up between Chucky and Tiffany and a surprise reveal at the end of the film. Writer and director Don Mancini is the writer of every Child's Play film up to this point, but this is his directing debut. While some people say this film is a complete piece of trash and not worth your time, I actually think that Mr. Mancini did a decent job for a first-time director. The camera work, lighting, and sound design are all above average for a fifth sequel to an almost, at the time anyway, 20-year-old B-movie. The acting is campy, but considering that this film is a horror comedy, once again in the vein of the Scream films, I find it to be acceptable. Of course, having Brad Dourif return as the voice of Chucky is definitely always a good thing. The design of the dolls and their animatronic effects, provided by David Kirshner and Tony Gardner, are really good, and in my opinion matches the quality of the effects featured in the previous Child's Play films. Seed of Chucky is a decent direct sequel to The Bride of Chucky, as it continues the story of the previous film, but at the same time expanding on it. I do find both of these films to be entertaining in their own way, but I would agree that they are in fact poor sequels to the original Child's Play trilogy. The way I see it is Bride and Seed are actually solo movies for Chucky that are more influenced by the Scream films than they are the original Child's Play films. As a matter of fact, in my opinion, Seed of Chucky comes off almost as an exact combination of Scream 2 and Wes Craven's New Nightmare, played out in a newly expanded version of Chucky's universe. So if you are a hardcore fan of the original Child's Play, I can see how this might rub you the wrong way. And even though that I would agree Seed of Chucky is the worst film so far in the Child's Play series, in my opinion it does feature enough entertaining moments for me to recommend that you check it out. Well, this concludes my review of 2004's Seed of Chucky. My next review will be of the latest entry in the Child's Play series, 2013's Curse of Chucky. Until then, please check out all the awesome YouTube channels located in my More Channels of Movie Madness section. And as always, please check out the Sausage Factory every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, live on the Sausage Factory YouTube channel. Well, that's all I have for you in this video. See you next time, and thanks for watching.